Imagine looking up at the night sky, those countless stars shimmering like diamonds, each one potentially hosting planets that could harbor life. For centuries, humanity has been fascinated by the possibility of life beyond Earth, but only recently have we started to seriously explore this question with scientific rigor. The search for extraterrestrial life, once confined to science fiction, is now one of the most exciting and controversial fields in science. With new discoveries and theories emerging, the question isn't just whether alien life exists, but whether it might be closer than we ever imagined. In this video, we'll delve into the latest theories and discoveries that suggest alien life could be far nearer than we think. We'll explore controversial ideas, groundbreaking scientific data, and mind-bending concepts that could change our understanding of the universe. Redefining habitable zones. Traditionally, the search for alien life has focused on finding planets within the so-called habitable zone, or Goldilocks zone, the region around a star where conditions might be just right for liquid water to exist. This concept, however, is being challenged by new discoveries suggesting that life might not be limited to these narrow parameters. Expanding the habitable zone concept. One of the most groundbreaking developments in recent years has been the realization that life could exist in environments previously thought to be too extreme. Take, for example, the discovery of extremophiles, organisms that thrive in conditions once considered inhospitable. From the boiling hot springs of Yellowstone to the freezing, acidic waters of Antarctica's subglacial lakes, life on Earth has proven remarkably adaptable. Astrobiologists are now considering that similar forms of life could exist on other planets or moons, even in environments that are outside the traditional habitable zone. For instance, Jupiter's moon Europa and Saturn's moon Enceladus have subsurface oceans beneath their icy crusts, kept liquid by gravitational interactions with their parent planets. These environments could potentially harbor life, despite being far from their stars. Data from Europa and Enceladus, the Galileo spacecraft, which studied Jupiter and its moons in the 1990s, provided the first clues about Europa's subsurface ocean. More recently, the Cassini spacecraft detected plumes of water vapor erupting from Enceladus, indicating a subsurface ocean that might be in contact with the moon's rocky core. This interaction could provide the chemical ingredients necessary for life. Studies estimate that Europa's ocean could contain twice the water found on Earth. On Enceladus, the presence of complex organic molecules within the plumes suggests that the moon's ocean could be a prime candidate for life. These findings challenge the traditional view of habitable zones and suggest that life could exist in places we never before considered. The mystery of dark biospheres. Life in the shadows. Another intriguing possibility is the existence of dark biospheres, regions on Earth and possibly other planets where life exists independently of sunlight. On Earth, we've discovered thriving ecosystems around hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor, where life is powered not by the sun but by chemical energy from the Earth's interior. These ecosystems are home to an array of unique organisms, including giant tube worms and blind shrimp. If such ecosystems can exist on Earth, they might also exist on other planets or moons with similar conditions. This opens up the possibility that life could be far more widespread than we ever imagined, thriving in the dark, hidden from view, and perhaps even beneath the surface of planets like Mars. Recent Mars discoveries. Mars has long been a target in the search for extraterrestrial life, and recent discoveries have reignited interest in the possibility of life on the red planet. The discovery of seasonal methane emissions, detected by both the Curiosity rover and the Mars Express orbiter, has led scientists to speculate that microbial life could exist beneath the Martian surface. Methane can be produced by geological processes, but it can also be a byproduct of biological activity. The fact that methane levels vary with the seasons suggests a possible biological source. Furthermore, the discovery of liquid water beneath the south polar ice cap of Mars adds another layer of intrigue. While the water is likely very salty, making it difficult for life as we know it to survive, it's possible that extremophiles, similar to those on Earth, could exist in these conditions. The controversy of Panspermia, the theory of life spreading across the universe. One of the most controversial theories in the search for alien life is the concept of panspermia, the idea that life could spread throughout the universe via meteoroids, comets, or even spacecraft. This theory suggests that life on Earth might have originated elsewhere in the cosmos and was transported here via space debris. Supporters of panspermia point to the resilience of certain microorganisms, such as tardigrades, which can survive the vacuum of space, extreme temperatures, and high levels of radiation. Experiments have shown that some microbes can survive for years in space, raising the possibility that life could travel between planets or even star systems. Evidence from meteorites, the discovery of organic molecules and amino acids in meteorites, such as the famous Murchison meteorite that fell in Australia in 1969, has provided tantalizing clues. These organic compounds are the building blocks of life, and their presence in space suggests that the ingredients for life are common in the universe. A more recent and highly controversial example is the discovery of fossilized structures within the Martian meteorite ALH 84001, found in Antarctica in 1984. While the structures are much debated, with some scientists arguing they are the result of non-biological processes, others believe they could be remnants of ancient Martian life. Implications of panspermia: if panspermia is correct, it would mean that life is not a rare occurrence, but rather a cosmic phenomenon. This would imply that life could exist in many places throughout the universe, potentially even within our own solar system. It would also suggest that the search for alien life might need to consider not just where life could exist now, but where it might have been transported in the past. Breakthrough listen and the search for technological signatures. Listening for alien signals while the search for microbial life is one aspect of astrobiology. Another equally fascinating area is the search for intelligent extraterrestrial civilizations. The Breakthrough Listen initiative, launched in 2015, is one of the most ambitious projects in this field, aiming to scan the entire Milky Way for signs of technological activity, what scientists call techno-signatures. Breakthrough Listen uses some of the world's most powerful radio telescopes to listen for signals that could indicate the presence of an advanced civilization. These signals might include anything from radio waves to laser pulses, and the project is analyzing petabytes of data in the hope of finding something that stands out. The Fermi paradox revisited. One of the biggest questions in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence is the Fermi paradox. If intelligent life is common in the universe, why haven't we found any evidence of it? There are many possible explanations, ranging from the idea that civilizations might be too far away for us to detect, to the possibility that they are deliberately avoiding us. However, some scientists suggest that we might not be looking in the right way. Traditional searches have focused on narrow bands of radio frequencies, but an advanced civilization might use other forms of communication that we haven't yet discovered or don't recognize. This is why Breakthrough Listen is expanding its search to include a wider range of frequencies and signals. Recent findings in 2020, the Breakthrough Listen project detected a mysterious signal, dubbed BLC-1, coming from the direction of Proxima Centauri, the closest star to the Sun. While the signal was eventually determined to be of human origin, the incident highlighted the challenges and excitement of the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. It also underscored the need for more advanced tools and techniques to filter out human-made noise from potential alien signals. The possibility of life in the clouds of Venus. Phosphine on Venus. One of the most surprising and controversial discoveries in recent years came in 2020 when astronomers announced the detection of phosphine gas in the atmosphere of Venus. Phosphine is a molecule that, on Earth, is primarily associated with biological processes. Its detection on Venus, a planet with surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead and an atmosphere filled with sulfuric acid, was unexpected and sparked intense debate. The controversy: some scientists argue that the phosphine could be the result of unknown chemical processes on Venus, while others believe it could be a sign of microbial life existing in the more temperate clouds of the planet's upper atmosphere. The idea that life could exist in such an extreme environment challenges our understanding of what life requires to survive. Further research is needed to confirm the presence of phosphine and to determine its source, but the discovery has reinvigorated interest in Venus as a potential habitat for life. NASA and other space agencies are planning new missions to Venus to further investigate this possibility. Comparisons with Earth: interestingly, the idea of life in the clouds of Venus is not entirely unprecedented. On Earth, microorganisms have been found in the atmosphere, surviving in droplets of water high above the ground. If similar conditions exist on Venus, it's possible that microbial life could survive in the planet's upper atmosphere, far above the inhospitable surface. The implications of discovering alien life: philosophical and religious questions. The discovery of alien life, whether microbial or intelligent, would have profound implications for humanity. It would force us to reconsider our place in the universe and could challenge many of our philosophical and religious beliefs. For centuries, humanity has viewed itself as the center of the universe, but the discovery of life elsewhere would suggest that we are just one part of a much larger cosmic ecosystem. The future of space exploration, the discovery of alien life, would also have a significant impact on space exploration. It could lead to increased funding for missions to other planets and moons, as well as the development of new technologies to detect and study extraterrestrial life. It might also lead to ethical questions about how we interact with alien ecosystems and whether we have the right to interfere with them. The search continues as we continue to explore the universe. The search for alien life remains one of the most exciting and controversial areas of science. With new discoveries and theories emerging, it's clear that we are only beginning to scratch the surface of this profound mystery. Whether we find life on a distant planet, in the clouds of Venus, or even beneath the surface of Mars, the implications will be far-reaching and could change our understanding of the universe forever. So, could alien life be closer than we think? The evidence suggests that it's not only possible but increasingly likely. From the hidden oceans of Europa and Enceladus to the dark biospheres of Mars, and even the clouds of Venus, the potential habitats for life are far more diverse than we once thought. As we continue to explore these possibilities, we may one day find that we are not alone in the universe, and that alien life is, in fact, much closer than we ever imagined.